At first glance, many of the moments you are about to see might look like scenes from a movie created with special effects. But every one of them is a real phenomenon captured at some of the rarest possible moments. Let's see how many of these incredible phenomena you've seen before. It seems the waves at a river mouth always know how to remind us that conditions can become unpredictable at any moment. This is the Asian sheep's head wrasse, a species famous for the large bump on its forehead and its ability to change sex from female to male as it matures. Would you dare lie down on the waterbed that Mother Nature just created? If this were a design project, those blue feet would definitely be the feature no one could overlook. Mother Nature is like a limitless creator, always adding details we could never have imagined. This footage shows two frogfish moving along the seafloor. They typically lie in wait for prey and lure it in with a tiny specialized fishing rod on top of their heads. After heavy rainfall, the cave seems to wake up as groundwater bursts to the surface, creating a spectacular and rarely seen display. Icebergs are like the ocean's silent traps. They look peaceful, but they're full of hidden dangers. A tsunami forms when a massive volume of seawater is suddenly displaced, creating waves that carry enormous amounts of energy and travel at extremely high speeds. Can you count exactly how many whales are in this frame? This remarkable phenomenon gave us the English word geyser, describing hot springs that erupt skyward like the powerful breath of the earth. Wow, that's hard to believe. Just looking at this makes me want to wear an extra face mask, not because of the weather, but because it feels so overwhelmingly intense. Do you know which natural disasters are most common in the United States at this time of year? A saturated peat bog is an area where partially decomposed plant material retains large amounts of water, creating soft, unstable ground that can move like a natural cushion. This is no longer just a wildfire. It feels like the fire has been upgraded to hard mode for the firefighters. Upward lightning occurs when tall structures launch electrical discharges from the ground toward the clouds under extremely strong electric fields. That day, the ground looked as though it had suddenly broken out in countless bumps, leaving everyone wondering what was happening beneath the surface. Localized rainfall occurs when a convective cloud develops over only a small area, causing rain to fall within a very limited region. Could this be the type of weather that often appears before a dust storm develops? Perhaps no stage is grander or more spectacular than the sky where this flock of starlings has just delivered a performance that makes everyone stop and look up. If you're ready, leave the name of your state in the comments and join us on today's journey. This is an oarfish, a deep-sea species that rarely appears in shallow water unless it is injured, weakened, or disoriented. Does anyone know the reason behind this fascinating behavior of these otters? Share your thoughts in the comments. This isn't a synchronized performance. It's a desperate race for survival because a predator is closing in. Roll call. Are you watching this video on your phone, laptop, or TV? Watching this, I can see why the blue-footed booby is considered one of the ocean's most impressive aerial hunters. This footage shows a natural geological feature known as a mud volcano, which commonly forms in geologically active regions where natural gas forces mud to the surface. Today, Mother Nature acted like a demanding boss, just as everyone was about to finish the job. She handed out one more task. We can't control nature, but we can reduce the risks by following official guidance and warnings. One look is enough to know this is not the place to take another step.
Step on it, dude.
Dude, why doesn't it drink?
Just watching this for a few seconds is enough to make every hair on my arm want to stand at attention. Your eyes aren't fooling you. This scene really is that unbelievable. If mountains ever held a warehouse clearance day, this would surely be one of the biggest ones ever. Do you think this could be contributing to global warming? A rainbow is actually a continuous spectrum of light with countless transitional shades stretching from red to violet. This phenomenon has been observed in many parts of the world, most commonly during winter, when atmospheric conditions allow ice crystals to form. It seems Mother Nature just recruited a new four-legged racer, although its braking skills could still use a little work. The ocean always knows how to put on an incredible show, but the best seat is still a safe distance away. It seems Mother Nature decided to try her hand at 3D painting today. This moving service is incredibly fast. Too bad the customer never signed up for it. It may look like one of Mother Nature's performances, but this phenomenon can cause fires to spread much faster and become far more difficult to control. Whale sharks can grow over 40 feet long, yet they're so gentle that many people call them the friendly buses of the ocean. Fortunately, the workers followed proper safety procedures and evacuated before the situation became critical. At first glance, did you think the sky was showing 3 moons at once? The beach was so crowded that day I couldn't tell whether I was looking at the ocean or standing in the middle of a city of wings.
I think there's even more now. Oh my God, look at this. I've never seen anything like this in my...
An adult humpback whale can open its mouth to about 12 feet wide enough to take in thousands of gallons of water and an entire school of fish in a single gulp. Don't panic, these aren't sea monsters, they're just startled manatees. If I were there, the very first thing I'd want to do would be get off that bridge immediately. When the ground starts shaking, the one thing everyone wishes for is a stop button to make it all end instantly. Earthquakes don't give advance warning, which is why preparing today is always far more valuable than regretting tomorrow. You should never drink directly from this water source because it may pose serious health risks. It seems this isn't the kind of job where you can afford to be careless, and a pair of safety goggles is your most important bodyguard. Deer sometimes run in circles because of their herd instinct with each animal, simply following the one in front, especially when they are frightened or disoriented.
At Ringing Rock State Park.
Would you love to visit this place someday and create your own music here?
It's great. That's awesome.
Nikki, it's really pushing in.
This footage captures an ice shabumpo, a phenomenon in which strong winds or water currents push ice from large lakes onto shore. Ice ridges can reach up to 40 feet high and are capable of destroying homes and closing coastal roads.
Over that bush. You need to call somebody.
I don't know who to call. The village isn't open.
If the world were a giant machine, then oil would be the hidden fuel that keeps everything running. It may look like an ordinary flood, but this is actually a volcanic flow, and the level of danger is in an entirely different league. Just looking at these clouds makes me want to leave. What about you? Would you stay and watch or head somewhere safe? Oh my God, I can hardly believe what I'm seeing. Are you watching this video during the day or at night? Have you ever seen a shooting star this bright? This phenomenon occurs when air becomes trapped, forming a large air bubble that reflects light and behaves like a separate mass of liquid. This has to be a nightmare for anyone with a pollen allergy.
Go ahead.
This phenomenon occurs when moist air is forced upward by mountains where it cools and condenses into distinctive lens-shaped clouds. This is the space jellyfish effect created by the launch of a SpaceX Falcon 9 rocket. Across the surface of an ancient glacier, golden sunlight and turquoise ice blend together to create a landscape that is both unusual and breathtaking.
Are all these lights?
There's a shit ton.
What the fuck is this? Are all these lights? Whoa!
The arrival of spring not only awakens nature, but also breaks apart the ice that has covered the river throughout the winter. The incredible speed of the rushing water turned the local traffic system into complete chaos in just a matter of seconds. Have you ever experienced something like this in real life? The entire sky becomes a stage for the mesmerizing performance of thousands of birds. This scene makes the ocean look as if it is covered by a blanket woven from thousands of birds. It seems these giant jumping fish have completely ignored the risk of predators and chosen this spot as their own extraordinary gathering place. The situation in the valley shows how even a seemingly stable landform can fail rapidly when groundwater pressure and gravity act together.
Look at that color. I've never seen it this green.
It looks unreal. The clouds are moving so fast. Thunder's getting closer.
Yeah, here comes the rain.
It's incredible nature always finds a way to make people stop and stare in amazement. From a distance, this cloud looks like a visitor from another planet appearing in the sky. Just one synchronized change of direction, is enough to create a flawless, geometric dance beneath the deep blue water. The power of storms never fails to amaze us, especially when massive trees are snapped in half within moments.
Se está cayendo. Se volteó, se volteó, se volteó, se volteó. Mira, mira. No, 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 no.
Warm, sunny days not only signal a change of seasons, but also accelerate the melting of ice and snow. It almost looks as though the sky has become a giant dining table, with this cloud perfectly placed like a plate in the center. The fire seen here is burning the cotton-like fluff from poplar trees that has accumulated across the ground. Each step feels like walking through a galaxy with blue lights glowing beneath your feet. Even in the heart of a remote wilderness, nature still finds ways to create moments that make people stop and stare. Large, ancient trees can absorb and store enormous amounts of water through their roots, especially after heavy rains, helping them survive through dry seasons. Two bodies of water meet and blend together like a long-awaited reunion orchestrated by nature. Although this boundary may appear supernatural, it is only temporary, and the two bodies of water will eventually mix together. This phenomenon occurs when methane gas leaks from the seafloor, rises to the surface, and creates flickering flames on the water. Spring doesn't just bring warmer sunshine, it also awakens the ice, creating some of nature's most spectacular displays. Believe it or not, sunsets always seem to know how to leave us speechless. Have you ever bought or collected jewelry made from this type of stone? This is called candle ice. When it breaks apart, the ice crystals produce a distinctive sound similar to wind chimes. To lift a tree branch back up against a cliff, face wind speeds typically need to reach around 80 to 100 miles per hour, especially when combined with strong updrafts along the mountainside. Don't gamble with thin ice. A single crack can turn a peaceful moment into a dangerous situation.
He's just like crumpling down here on the side.
Do you think this is a volcanic crater or just a geological formation that happens to look remarkably similar? Geologists say this is often the result of increasing underground pressure, especially before the dry season. Would you like to witness this phenomenon in person? This footage captures the sand snake phenomenon, which occurs when extremely strong winds blow black sand across frozen ground, creating long wave-like patterns. This phenomenon is known as a natural oil seep, where underground pressure forces crude oil to the surface. The area surrounding the seep is often contaminated as crude oil spreads across the sand.
Итак, у нас тут все наэлектризовано, мы стоим на пике. На их волосы. Посмотрите на их волосы.
It seems Mother Nature decided to give today's visitors a limited edition hairstyle that no salon could ever recreate.
Вот это да.
This phenomenon usually occurs when natural gas trapped beneath sand dunes escapes through sinkholes or cracks and ignites. Looking at this, you realize that nature spent millions of years creating the ultimate master of camouflage. Seeing a flock of sheep this large, I honestly don't know if anyone has the patience to count every single one. This is a deep-sea crustacean called Phronima sedentaria, often nicknamed the barrel monster. This is the Malaysian stone centipede, known for its striking colors, impressive size, and powerful venom, which it uses to paralyze or kill its prey. At first glance, can you guess the name of this extraordinary fish? I have a feeling this view will inspire your next travel adventure. Just watching this through a screen is enough to give me goosebumps.
Bà con ơi, sao mà run đất nó nhiều. Giống như mưa axit. Run đất ở dưới không chịu nổi. Gớm thật đấy. Watch. Oh.
Tell me what this reminds you of. I'm curious to see if we're thinking the same thing.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
This footage shows a spider infected by a parasitic fungus that manipulates its behavior, causing it to climb to a higher location. Beautiful, graceful, and mesmerizing, this scene looks like a sheet of silk gently drifting with the rhythm of the ocean. This footage was captured in Morocco, where goats climb argan trees to feed on their fruit and leaves. Just look at those ear-like fins, and you'll understand why it's called the Dumbo octopus. Even more fascinating, this species lives at depths of up to about 23,000 feet beneath the ocean's surface. Wow, that's hard to believe.
Wow! Whee! Fin.
To the ducks, that car is like a giant obstacle, forcing them to keep circling as they search for a way around it. Just looking at this is enough to brighten your day. Don't you think? This must be the catch of a lifetime that every fisherman dreams of seeing. Sponges are among the oldest animals in the ocean. They have no brain and play a vital role as highly efficient natural filters in coral reef ecosystems. If the ocean had its own fireworks show, I believe Halitrephes maasi would be the star of the performance. Its transparent body transforms the light from exploration equipment into a breathtaking display of color. This is a marine crustacean called cystosoma. The bright orange structure you can see is actually its stomach, visible through its nearly transparent body. If you had the chance right now, would you pack your bags and travel here? Perhaps that's why seagulls have long been seen as symbols of freedom, hope, and the spirit of adventure. A living ribbon woven from thousands of wings, creating a spectacle that leaves everyone in awe. Don't just think of milk or wool. Goats are also incredible landscape caretakers, naturally controlling weeds and brush without the need for machinery. If the forest had a professional carpenter, I think it would be the pileated woodpecker. Its powerful beak allows it to carve neat rectangular holes into tree trunks in search of food. Watching this, it almost looks as though the fish is standing on 3 legs to take a break. In reality, that's how it hunts efficiently in the dark depths of the ocean. How many crabs do you think are stealing the spotlight in this shot? Just watching this through a screen is stressful enough. I can't imagine standing this close.
Go away. Oh my God, I had to push him away with my paddle.
It seems the ocean's residents have created their own little love triangle, and it's hard not to laugh. Well, I guess bringing this much food still wasn't enough today. A large pod of dolphins raced alongside a small boat off the coast of Dana Point, California. If nature held its own festival, this would surely be the busiest check-in spot. The entire island turned red as if it had been painted with a living brush. Beavers cut down trees to build dams that block flowing water, creating deep ponds that protect their lodges and provide a safe place to store food. The entire scene looks like a grand parade of walking coat racks, with hundreds of antlers covering the landscape at once. Perhaps, in the bear's eyes, this handbag had just been released as the latest fashion collection and absolutely had to be taken home for a review. After witnessing what happened that day, I know I'll never forget this moment. An adult black bear can run up to 35 miles per hour bite with nearly 900 pounds per square inch of force and is strong enough to flip rocks weighing hundreds of pounds. Apparently, this tree still wasn't big enough to satisfy the bear. Looking at this, I'd rather admire it from a safe distance. What about you? A beaver's front teeth grow continuously throughout its life and sharpen themselves every time it chews wood, allowing it to cut down even large trees with ease. Whales range from about 8 to 100 feet in length, with the blue whale being the largest animal ever known to have lived on Earth. It looks like today's award for Best Security Guard goes to this four-legged protector. Mother Nature certainly has a unique sense of style, turning this caterpillar into a true fashion icon with its one-of-a-kind coat. A powerful 7.7 magnitude earthquake struck Myanmar's Mandalay region on March 28, 2025, causing widespread damage across Mandalay and Sagaing. Earthquakes occur when tectonic plates beneath the Earth's surface suddenly shift or slip along faults, releasing energy that causes the ground to shake. The ability of so many animals to sense vibrations never ceases to amaze me, especially when the ground begins moving ever so slightly. Heavy rainfall saturates the soil, significantly increasing the risk of landslides in many mountainous and hilly areas. It may look frightening at first, but you can relax. This is only a test. A mysterious spherical beam of light suddenly appeared over a city in the United States. If you're ready to discover even more incredible moments, leave a comment below. The mysterious beauty hidden beneath ancient layers of ice never fails to amaze us. That rainstorm was like a delivery driver with the wrong address. It stopped on just one side of the street and completely skipped the other. It seems the swallows decided to build an aerial city today, making the sky busier than ever.
Chicos, un pejerremo aquí es un pejerremo. Voy a bajar.
In Japanese folklore, its appearance is believed to be an omen of natural disasters such as earthquakes.
La verdad, estoy nervioso, no sé. No. Hola. Hola, bonito. Hola. Para que lo miren. Hola, bonito. No sé tu destino, pero...
This is the larva of a lionfish. Although it looks beautiful and tiny, it already carries potent venom in its dorsal fin spines. Don't let its appearance fool you. What look like legs are actually the specialized fins of a painted frogfish. Don't let the name sea hare fool you. It's actually a giant sea slug that can weigh up to 31 pounds and grow nearly 3 feet long. This is one of nature's greatest illusionists. With nothing more than a few patterns, it can transform itself into what looks like a snake, making many predators think twice. After just a few seconds, can you tell what this is or has? Mother Nature fooled our eyes once again. This is the moment when corals release their gametes into the ocean all at once, one of nature's most extraordinary synchronized spawning events. If the animal kingdom had America's Got Talent, I think this bird would have earned the golden buzzer in the very first second. It may look like they're posing for a photo, but these ducks are actually using a heat conservation technique that nature has perfected over millions of years. If the forest had a fashion week, I think this dog would have won the award for best dressed. I feel like I've seen a scene like this in an animated movie before. What about you? After just a few seconds, can you identify this fish? If mice had a traffic management team, I think today's traffic controller deserves a raise. The entire scene looked as though it had been draped in a giant silk curtain, but behind that beauty lies a remarkable survival strategy of millions of spiders. It feels as though Mother Nature is helping the hillside change into a new outfit, though this wardrobe change is one everyone wants to stay away from. This plant is known as the burning bush, famous for releasing highly flammable essential oils during hot summer days. Not every underwater predator has perfect vision, which is why camouflage is such an effective survival tool. Can you think of an animal with even more striking colors than this one? Share your answer in the comments. This footage captures a massive shelf cloud, which often forms ahead of powerful thunderstorms and is considered a sign that severe weather is on the way. If this were a test to see who gets dizzy first, I think I would have failed within the first few seconds. This is a lunar halo, a phenomenon that occurs when moonlight is refracted through ice crystals in high-altitude cirrus clouds. Instead of each going their own way, these caterpillars decided to share the same ride so no one would get lost.
So here I found something really interesting. This is about 3 inch. You can see the ground. You can see that. Look, this is how the bug. My pinky illuminates next to it. That's how bright it is.
I think this scene is enough to recharge your mood for the entire day. Squirrels can climb walls thanks to their sharp claws and specialized foot pads, which help them grip rough surfaces like brick concrete and tree bark. This is an opossum, the only marsupial native to North America. They often carry their young on their backs once the babies become too large to stay inside the mother's pouch. Does this scene remind you of childhood when everything seemed a little more magical? Have you ever seen anything like this in your own life?
That is craziness.
Don't let your eyes fool you. This isn't snow, but cottonwood seeds covering everything in white.
Oh my gosh,
It certainly looks impressive, but I still think staying indoors is the safest choice when the sky looks like this. Don't leave just yet, because the next videos will give you a completely different perspective on the world around us. When temperatures become extreme, even concrete pavement can become the source of unexpected hazards. Are there any geologists watching this video? We'd love to hear your explanation. Did we just catch a professional master thief in broad daylight? Perhaps birds have days when they just want to make new friends, and today happens to be one of them. Looking at this scene, I feel as though I've stepped into a real-life fairy tale. This is sun coral. It typically thrives in areas with strong currents and is considered an invasive species in some marine environments. Some masterpieces are beyond the reach of any artist, and nature is the creator of them all. This is a male peacock spider famous for its brilliant colors. What's even more remarkable is that its entire body is only about 0.2 inches long. It looks as though Mother Nature assigned the wind the role of an artist, carefully sculpting every pattern into the sand. What's the one word you'd use to describe how you feel watching this battle over food? If there were a competition for leaving your comfort zone, I think these fish would be serious contenders. This scene makes the raccoons look like real ninjas carrying out a secret mission under the cover of darkness. Which moment surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you won't miss more strange but completely real phenomena from around the world.